Hello dear friends, good day to all of you and welcome back to my channel. Today's recipe is for the upcoming Rakshabandhan. Let's make something at home. Such a nice feeling to make some sweet for your brother on this day special occasion. So we are going to make 5-minute microwave barfi. Believe me, it is so simple and so quick. You can make it in a jiffy once you have the Paneer Chena ready. It's big hit with all my friends. They make it all the time. The texture comes out so good, just like that Danedaar Kalakand we buy from halwai store. So shall we proceed to make this barfi?
Let's start with making Paneer Chena first. Heat the milk in the pan. I have taken Amul full cream milk. It's Tetra Pak milk, so we don't have to boil it. But if you are taking the packet one buffalo milk, then you have to boil it for few minutes. In this, I am going to add 1 cup of milk powder. This is a tip to get more paneer. The quantity is also more and it's nice and creamy. Mix it well with a balloon whisk. I have used Amulya milk in India, milk powder. When I was living abroad in other countries, you get Nido, which is also very good for making sweets, barfis, gulab jamuns. You can use that if you are living outside India. Keep stirring the milk as we have added the powdered milk and it settles down at the bottom sometimes and gets burnt. So to avoid that, keep stirring. Once the milk is really hot, add the lemon juice. We may require 1 lemon or 1.5 depending on the size of the lemon. Squeeze out the juice directly into the pan after removing the seeds. Make sure you are discarding the seeds. It's starting to curdle, but I think you'll need a little more of lemon juice. Whenever you are planning to make this barfi, you can even make this Paneer Chena a day ahead and refrigerate it. That's much better because we really need it cooled very well before we start making the barfi. Milk has curdled. Lovely. Now we are going to strain it. Use a fine strainer, thin one, so that we don't lose any chena. Let it sit over a bowl for a little while so that the water is out completely. Now remove it into another plate and further keep it for a few hours so that it's cooled. And this whey can be used for making gravy, soups and kneading the dough. Do not waste it. Now when the paneer is cooled enough, using your fingers separate the grains because it will be in the form of one lump. Now for the barfi, we have Paneer Chena, about 2 cups nearly. Milk powder 2 cups. Icing sugar 2 cups. Then we have cardamom powder 1 teaspoon. Ghee or clarified butter 2 tablespoons. Saffron few strands. And we have sliced pistachios and almonds 2 tablespoons. Now here silver work. This also can be used for garnishing. I may or may not use, but it's optional. If you wish, you can. You can refer to the list also in the description box. Now take a wide bowl or mixing platter. Let's measure it out again because we have to have the same quantity if it is exactly 2 cups or less. It's little less than 2 cups. So we are going to take the same quantity of all the ingredients. Separate it with the back of the spoon because the crumbs look very big. Give it a grainy texture, fine grains like breadcrumbs. Perfect. Now same cup, you dry it nicely and then measure the milk powder. I am taking 2 cups but little less than the brim. Here goes the milk powder. Next we'll measure the icing sugar. If you like it little less sweeter, you can reduce the quantity. But this should be perfect. Always the equal quantity comes out very perfect. Just like the one we buy from halwai. Now we are going to sift the sugar to remove the lumps. Now using a spoon, mix all these three ingredients together. Add some saffron strands. I'm leaving some to mix with the milk and garnish later. 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder and 2 tablespoons of ghee. Now using your fingers, mix everything well. Like mixing the crumbs. Do not knead it. Just using fingers, combine everything together. This is best done with a hand, dry hand. Do not use a glove. Keep mixing lightly until you feel that everything has been combined very well. This is such a simple and easy way of making barfi. Once you make this, you will always want to make it again and again. Now take a microwave safe dish, flat one, brush ghee on it. Spread the mixture in the plate. You see how the texture is grainy. With the back of the spoon, flatten it so that everything is bound together, sticks to each other. Now let's garnish it with saffron milk. The remaining saffron I soaked with 1 tablespoon of warm milk. Do not pour too much liquid over it, very little, just for the color. Now sprinkle some almonds and pistachios. I've cut them very finely. Here we go, this is done. Now using the back of the spoon, press them lightly so that they get stuck into the barfi. Now it's ready to go into the microwave. Set the microwave for 5 minutes and place the dish and start it. Friends, if you are visiting for the first time, do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss out any notification whenever I upload a new video. Now here the barfi is getting done. We have few more seconds left. It's done. Let's remove it. At this stage you might find the barfi little softer, but it will harden up later. Let it cool very well for a few hours. It's firm enough now to cut the slices. but it will be still better after 6 to 7 hours, or preferably the next day. At this stage, after cutting it, you can also garnish it with silver work if you want. I'm going to skip it, that's why I've added more nuts. Many people do not like silver work, so it's optional. If you wish, you can have it. After 6 to 7 hours, you can just separate the pieces. If you are in a rush, you can also place it in the refrigerator. Because of clarified butter or ghee added to it, it firms up fast in the refrigerator. How lovely, look at the texture, it's so grainy and nice, just like the halwai's Kalakand. So without any effort, we are able to make such delicious mithai at home. Lovely, isn't it? So nice to be able to make homemade mithai for your brothers on Rakshabandhan. So friends, do give it a try. I'm sure you're going to love it. All my friends, whoever have made this, keep making it repeatedly. Because there's no effort involved, no cooking for a long time, no stirring the pan. So make and enjoy. Thanks for watching, and check out some of these videos from my collection. Enjoy your festivities. Bye. Until next.